Welcome to Season 5, Tier 2, Hysteria vs. Nap Club, formerly known as Stray Dogs. We're here with Balsakian as your host and Abridged Kirutu as your caster. And we are just about ready to go. We are hoping to get one more caster here, but I'm not sure if he'll make this first game. So we're just going to do ready checks and see what's up. So, Bridged, are you like a Nepal fan? What's your favorite control map to start?
None of them. I don't like control maps at all.
Okay. Is that because you like your Widow? And she can
No, it's because I don't have any luck on control maps ever.
I think
It
control's
never
really
goes well
hard.
for me.
Yeah, I kind of agree. They're so much individual performance based, like making a huge play as an individual, and I feel like less like
Yeah.
team coordination.
No, the only control maps I don't mind are Ilios, just because of ruins, and Lijiang.
Yeah, Li Jiang is probably my favorite than Nepal. So, Bridge, can you get on the stream and check the chat for us?
Yeah, I can. Are
Excellent.
you not able to?
Okay, I will. I do will as well, but I have to control the camera, so I won't
Oh,
be able to
okay.
constantly
Yeah.
look at it. Should be showing up. Yep, I see it live now. See, how do I do just chat? There it is.
Oh, right. I was supposed to send somebody the link to this.
Yeah,
Might help
definitely
if I
share it
actually
out.
remember to do that. Also, I will try to look at chat, but my Twitch on my laptop is awful.
I gotta get that hardware decoding.
Come on, let me scroll.
Okay, just waiting on the ready check for Ash and Hysteria. And then we are good to go for this first map.
They asked to change the map.
I would say both teams have a lot of reserves, so I expect to see a lot of swaps from both teams. Get that type of player base showing up.
These teams
Gotta
also have
represent.
very, very diverse SR rating from player to player.
And that's kind of like the new way of doing it because you find with all those new meta changes, a lot of the SRs are kind of squashing together a bit. I'd say this season, Tier 2 can cap out much higher than it could last season as well. And so you're going to see a little bit more of that diversity.
I'm still salty
Okay.
about the fall off on Widow, just because it messes up certain shots on Ilios. It bothers
Yeah, and like
me.
Junkertown, like the really annoying shots
No,
from like across
actually,
the map.
there's one line
Nepal
of
has
sight.
that one, I think.
No, there's no line of sight on Nepal.
I thought that was on one. It's unidirectional. Like only one side has it.
Not that I'm aware of.
They might have patched it out.
Initiating match.
Probably.
I'm not a Widow player, but I do remember I get like those like
They patch out
overbuff
Widow
things.
spots so often, it's super obnoxious.
I'm in the unintended locations. Alright, so.
And Insanity Comma's the only person that's been talking in chat and wants us to remember to respond to chat.
Okay, well, you're doing a good job already. Welcome, Insanity. Okay, so looks like right now it's a pretty different lineup. Lots of different heroes, really just a Reinhardt overlapping.
Seems to me that it was
We're gonna see a lot of soldier here if that the experimental patch goes through.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, some people are thinking this Tuesday. We'll see.
Hello there.
I bumped the PlayStation button.
I have found the enemy. Come and face
Clearing the area.
With the Junkrat Doom combo, always nasty.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Hey, which team is which color again?
Hysteria is green, it's the left. But Hysteria would be blue on yours. Neither team really pushing the point dramatically. Kind of a stall right now. As I say that.
Yeah, but Napclip's gonna take the point. They're also a lot further ahead on most of their ults, except Hysteria almost has fire.
Here it comes.
Well, with that barrage coming in soon, it could be really deadly. It could be hard to take the point when you have a barrage just sitting waiting.
If they tire, it's gonna have to be huge, because they still don't have any ults.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, how really the tire needs to stop the Pharaoh.
And he didn't get anybody with it. That's really
But
unfortunate.
Pharaoh also didn't get anybody with her ult.
Oh, Pharmacy's down. They need to push this now.
Yeah, both healers. That's brutal. Junkrat hiding in the corner. Get the double kill.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Man, Napclip's just gonna walk right through them.
Hey, Insanity. A lot of ultimates, but it looks to be working.
Oh yeah, I mean, they've definitely over-ulted, so they're gonna get the point. Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. That's the question.
Is this year gonna be able to stall it out?
Okay, they got the res off on Reinhardt. That was important.
Yeah, but they lost their drone. Lucia's down.
Oh.
Napclip is still contesting this, though. Or Hysteria. My mistake.
Yeah, they stayed there to the end. Good percentage on it. Now surpassed them in percentage. The Nap Club playing the catch-up game now.
And Lucio's back on point again.
Understood.
He's just stalling it out. Doing what Stanley does well. Oh, and he's fire. Stanley with a lot of control here.
I was gonna say, COD needs to turn around. The far is right behind him, but...
saying, this is last fight territory if they were to take it back. And Hysteria does have 3 pretty decent ults.
Yeah, but they're gonna lose their junk super early. They don't have res. Have mercy. They're gonna see 9. Maybe. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Hysteria just kind of staggered on to point that entire time.
Yeah, right. That pick at the end there with the Junkrat. It was. They probably should have just stayed back. Maybe had one person sneak.
They
but it's hard
also
to say.
they used Moira ult when they didn't need to. Their Lucio went to point and tried to C9, but they didn't have Lucio to speed them through choke or anything.
That's the thing that always confuses me about Lucio, is that everyone wants you to play him so aggressive and like a boostio.
Play with your team.
But exactly. But like, it's
Your
like that's,
support.
you want to
Play
do that a
with
little
your
bit,
team.
but his range isn't that big anymore. You know, it hasn't been big since the early seasons. As a consequence, if he leaves the team, no one gets any heals from him.
Or speed. People really underestimate the usefulness of speed boost.
Oh yeah, speed boost is so
It
good.
really saddens me.
I mean, it's why a pro Lucio player is constantly switching back and forth.
What I was hoping they were gonna... I'm sorry to interrupt you, but...
Oh no, you're good.
I was really hoping Hysteria was gonna come over here to the cliff side of point.
Oh yeah,
TP
did
up
the clip
onto the
jump?
high ground. Since they had the, they did have teleporters. Instead of just teleporting straight out.
And they're just not able to make anything work with this. They're not falling, but can't quite break through the defenses. Grab is coming here soon from that club. They got it, so. Nothing to really use it with, probably just use it early.
Although I'm not real sure why they're playing the Widow. Oh, never mind. Widow just got picked on the drunk trap. Hopefully his team can capitalize on that. Well, he's also down.
Don't even need the ult.
Let's get you back out there.
You know, I was gonna say that I don't like the Widow pick on this map, and then, well, the Widow kinda popped.
Hello. Bonjour.
And definitely helped get that point back.
Salut.
I mean, he picked 2 at the start of the fight.
With his turrets going up.
Where did Lucio die at?
Yeah, that early pick on Lucio, that's really gonna hurt Hysteria. That is not who you want to see fight first.
Barrier activated.
Enemy contact. Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
A little Widow battle. Can be either person now.
I need healing. Sentry online.
Well, this is last fight territory, but Hysteria could still win this. They have the point. They have a bunch of ultimates. If they could get them to stagger a little bit, like they just did. Great hook.
Dude, this Lucio needs to stop trying to Reddit.
That would just happen. I wasn't paying attention to this, yeah.
Yep, he tried to Reddit the Widow and...
Yeah, that's a
that was
surprisingly easy battle for them. You know, I don't know, Widows must practice shooting Lucios. They try to run in front of them. I die to that anytime I try.
That's because after a certain point, you just get tired of Lucio coming to you, so you kill him.
Oh, is that how it works? You just tired?
You literally just get so tired of it that you just decide that, yeah, you're not dying to Lucios anymore.
Okay, this could be either team's point, but it looks to be they still have that dimension teleporter to get them back to point. So they could group up here. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, and Nap Club wins. So that's 1-0 Nap Club.
Play of the game.
Oh, they really just let this Zarya walk right through them.
Yeah, no, it was actually, I thought she was gonna grab there, but she didn't need to. They Reinhardt ran away, and she was just able to.
They also didn't have
her.
grab there.
Oh, I actually didn't watch the play. I thought it was a different play.
Oh, I was talking about what was play.
I assumed that was the play. Okay, well, the way this league works is that the loser gets to pick the next style and the next map. And you're still fixed on the same sides. So Hysteria will get to choose if they want to play a hybrid or control or a 2CP map, and then which one of those maps they want to play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's different than it was last season.
Yeah, the main reasoning is that people weren't getting to escorts because they were the last. And so a lot of games ended with no escort ever being played. And so this season you can choose what order you want to play the styles. Which I think is fun. It's definitely very different than most leagues will do it. Okay, I
just hope somebody plays Junkertown.
We got King's Row. So that's our hybrid.
Oh, is that what they picked?
Yes, that is.
I just hope at some point tonight there's a Junkertown game.
Junkertown is a fun map. I think it's a really fair end, too, because it has a cut-through and everything.
Oh, no.
They give you a lot of opportunities on that map. Okay, got our King's Row. Let's do some switches up here. Our Hysteria.
Yeah, in terms of well-made maps, it's about as well-made as King's Row is.
I actually agree with that. I think it's a really fair map. It doesn't have anything specific that bothers me about it.
And I hate both of point 2 on both of those maps.
Yeah, I think historically, point two is always bad on the hybrids. It moves quick.
No. Dorado. Dorado, to me,
Well, that's
has...
an escort, though. But I see your point.
Okay, Eichenwald. I like Eichenwald's second point.
Yeah, second point I can hold
So
is
much more
fair.
than third point. I do not
You're
like
right about
Eichenwald
that.
first or third point.
Is the chat saying anything about this? Do they have an opinion about what maps they hate?
No, their chat hasn't been talking at all.
They just going off what we say. Who is Ocean? PK. I swear they say this person's name a different way every time. It's like sometimes it's PK, sometimes it's Ocean. Who knows?
Also, who owns the Shiva Academy fan account?
Oh, God, hell if I know.
Oh,
I
God,
think that's.
I was
I think that's.
hoping you were
I think that's
somebody
what.
who knew.
I think that's what the people want to know, though. And it's definitely a hard secret to crack. Okay, Nano and Stanley. Okay. So we have Stanley going into the deeps, and Broncos coming in from the bench.
Well, I mean, Stanley was kind of already playing DPS. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's how I warm up as DPS. They play Lucio a bit. If you're like, they just play any projectile DPS and you're good.
I will find out who owns that account.
I mean, I'm sure if someone tried hard enough, it wouldn't be that hard to figure out. But I prefer the mystery.
Do you know whose it is?
No.
Oh.
But even if I did know, I still wouldn't say it. Because the mystery.
Okay, team, we have to decide the next map.
We got swaps for a nap club. I gotta do real quick here.
Alright.
Okay, so I think that's all the changes that both teams requested for King's Row. Just gotta confirm with them real quick for ready checks. So what did you see in that last map? Like, I saw some good battles, but was there anything that really threw you off? Was it just the Lucio getting picked a little bit too much? Was there anything else? I feel like both teams are playing pretty good, actually. Just little mistakes, just what always gets you. And here we go. We are ready, actually, for King's Row, Hysteria versus Nap Club.
Now entering King's
Actually, I am going to test the pause here in a second.
So, you
If
just
I
saw that?
totally forgot to do that earlier. Yep, pause works.
Alright, there we go.
Initiating match.
You know, what I love about King's Row is it really is one of those maps that every team practices on a lot, and I think you get some of the best performances out of both teams on this map.
Oh, absolutely.
They're trying to hurry us up.
It's also like
But
you were saying with Junkertown. It's a classic map where
Ready for battle.
there's
Yeah.
so many good positions to take.
Just what I needed.
I also wish people would pick Havana more.
Goodbye. Ciao. Goodbye.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings about Havana.
Attackers incoming.
Oh, I love that map.
I'm sure you do. It's like a hit scan map for sure. If there was any.
Ciao.
I mean, first point, I usually run Widow or Torb.
Yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
because
Both solid choices.
Torb's really good at that one corner on first point.
Show them what you can do.
The third point is definitely a Widow. Widow zone.
They see the Widow. Hysteria knows there's a Widow up there. Let's see if this Hanzo gets picked trying to get the pick. Oh, Hanzo does get it. That's pretty juicy. Against juicy.
Oh shit,
Oh,
pause it, pause
yep.
it.
Alright, how about this?
Since the fight hasn't actually started yet.
Exactly. Everyone kind of backed out of that fight, so I think that's a pretty good pause.
I think they knew that they were going to disconnect. Oh, they also have somebody who hasn't picked yet.
Oh no, apparently the person was sleeping. So, Cyanide, I think, is sleeping.
They
It's,
probably left to
I
get
think
us to pause it.
exactly. The person left to get us the notice is what I think happened. So let's go back to lobby. That's unfortunate. Never want to see that happen, but we do have some EU players that like to play. You know, I think it'd be really easy to notice when that happens, but it never is. There's so many other things to look at. Don't blame me, Twitch chat. Okay, so what do we gotta figure out what they want here. Looks like they're typing. Hysteria, Hysteria. Give me your tank.
I don't even know where that word... Why is that word on my...
Looks like. Behind us.
Okay, so
behind us,
PK rejoined, and now I think we're just waiting on Cyanide to wake up.
Results behind us somewhere.
I think is you do get a couple of minutes, but that's for all the maps combined. We don't generally enforce it too strictly.
I would ask them if they want to switch somebody out for him. Or switch someone in for
We're
him.
doing a drop. Working Zarya.
I did ask that exact question.
Who is Rob talking to?
Oh, they're in a scrim actually. I saw
Oh
about that,
shit.
guys. Yeah, one of my teams. I would have played in it, but I wanted to host, help out in the league.
Wait, which team has a scrim tonight?
Shiva Academy.
Yeah, they moved that.
Oh, okay. I was afraid that it was the
Yeah,
main
so
team
we're
that had
gonna
a
fucking
scrim
kill
tonight.
us.
I was gonna...
No, both teams were supposed to, but the main team got the scrim get canceled. I think they're trying to scare Cyanide into being awake. That's what I'm reading.
I think that they should probably just ask if... They should probably just sub somebody in.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Cyanide is alive.
How would you run?
He has risen.
Falling right behind.
So let's try to get this going. This is quite the delay.
I've got Carl.
We are starting again. Cyanide is taking the pills and staying awake.
What?
I mean, that's what I assume has to happen.
Now entering King's Row.
It could just be placebos. But it's belief that matters.
Initiating match.
Hey Shiva, Fan, and KB Wonder. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah, I assumed KB was actually the fan
Ready
one
for
at first.
battle.
So they said about EU.
Okay. Does everyone pick a hero? Yes, they did.
I was just
Look at
checking that.
Already doing better than last time.
Incoming in
I'm watching Cyanide
You need to stop
very closely in this
ridiculous
match.
talk, Dragon.
I'll let you know if it's falling asleep.
Ridiculous stories! My tales of adventure and glory are all true!
Okay, looks like the setting up with that Ash to try to get a pick. No, she jumped down.
5,
Barrier
4,
activated.
3,
I got the Hanzo now.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Marked by the dragon.
Oh, looks like they're going to hotel.
Yeah, Nap Club's doing
I
hotel.
think that's hotel.
I like that way. Oh, but
Oh, both are DPS. Both of Hysteria and DPS.
they got a res.
Nap's DPS, you know.
The dragon
No, I was like,
It's going kind of both ways. It's really hard to say who's going to win this fight. Right now, I'm still rooting for Hysteria. It looks like they have this covered.
Hysteria almost has 4 and they do have Shatter already. They're about to have Hoggle.
Oh, they took out the Hanzo. Unfortunate. Shatter,
Shatter?
partially blocked, but gets counter. Ooh, a lot of ultimates coming out, but a win is a win. Get that team kill.
They over-ulted.
Yes, they did.
They did not need to pop Valve.
They have Nano still. But Nap Club has a lot of ults. They have every one of them basically besides Shatter.
They don't quite have Blade yet. Oh, there's the dragons. And there's Nano. Yeah, I'd say Nap has it.
Yeah. Nap Club. Oh. Nap should have this. Yep, here we go.
Hysteria probably should stop staggering on the point.
Yeah, at this point you're probably just feeding.
Yeah, no, they've been feeding.
But you never know.
As soon as when the ball touched, that was when the feeding started.
I say, speaking of feeding, Rob, my roommate, got Santini's and put it right next to me for some reason. Like as if he's just trying to like haunt me while I'm doing this toast. All I can smell is his food. Ooh, the hook out by Icarus. Arrogant. My guy. Sorry.
And Nap Club's coming up on 3 ults. And Hysteria has Shatter and Bow.
Yeah. They're definitely a little lacking on the ultimates. You know, the thing with Torb is you gotta get that ult quick. His ult is so good.
Torb ult charges super fast. However, Hysteria is now down one of each roll.
Yeah, it looks like this.
And there's the second tank.
Wow.
And that's it.
And now,
Nap Club has point.
And Nap Club also has like 4 ultimates.
My ultimate is ready.
They got some solid choices here. They got Bob for this next fight. You got Trans to dodge an ultimate or 2.
Wait, did Cyanide shatter?
That is possible. I don't think I just saw it.
Well, they're at 20% ult charge. They had to have shattered. Oh, that sucks. There's Xander's at 80% to Trans. And they popped that. Well, they can probably force Trans or Tire if they wait a few seconds. Or not.
Oh, Tire gets destroyed.
It got destroyed anyways.
And a Shatter by Rosebud.
Yeah, Nap Club's just gonna walk right through them now. They needed that tire to hit someone.
Yeah. Anyway, they still have Nap Club does Bob and Hog and now Transcendent.
I'm not sure why Nap Club committed the dragon though.
I think just to delay them a bit.
That was a good hog ult though. They need to get the score off point. This area does have hog ult if they can contest
the healer's holding it for this area.
It's just junk down. Oh, Ryan's there. Ryan made it. He dies before he can get shot.
Looking great. Hysteria.
Yeah, Nap Club has it.
And this means that they need to get at least a second.
Did Icarus die before he could pop hog ult?
I thought he popped the hog ult.
No, he still had it.
Interesting. Okay.
I need to get my camera all the way back to first point.
Ready for battle.
You should be at peak performance.
Remember that time we stole the crown jewels? All hail King Jameson Hawk the First!
See, I don't understand why they're not running Ryan Zarya. Either team for that matter. Like, Reinzari is so good on Team Zero.
Yeah, I think with the you know, the shift of meta, a lot of teams now want to run other things, even if it's better to run the classic.
Attackers incoming.
You find that a lot.
Objective A.
People only
Still
will only
better to
switch
run
if
the
one of team
classic
does
though.
it. I like this high positioning from Hysteria. Oh, Tracer
Oh,
doesn't
but
go
Tracer's
down.
down, unfortunately.
Now, close
Junkrat's
down.
50% to ult charge already.
Oh yeah, they're not careful. Nap Club will have that tire to fight them. Getting the tire early is an easy condition for winning.
That club also almost has Shatter. And Hysteria is way behind in the ult charges. I don't think they actually did any damage. Oh, they have Reaper now instead of Tracer.
Alright. I think a Sombra maybe.
Look at this sneaky hog.
Oh, a
Oh, huge
quadruple.
tire.
Just intense there.
Diva's gonna get staggered hard.
And that's the tough thing, you know, when you fire up a
Oh, they should have
Junkrat
let that
first,
baby Diva live.
a hog goes down, so all of them out well.
Hysteria still doesn't have an ult yet. Nap Club has Shatter, Bob, Window, Bow. And there's the Bob.
Yep.
I'm not real sure what's going on right now. Oh, Hysteria is got most of Nap Club.
Yeah, Hysteria is
All they used was Primal.
they like
Oh,
outmaneuvered
I guess they used
them.
Bout too. Yeah, no, Nap Club just kind of kept backpedaling and it
Yeah.
cost-
And then
cost
I think Hysteria just kind of snuck in right when they were moving back too far. All circled the point.
Oh yeah, Junkrat battle up here now. Both teams have tire, but Nap Club also has most of their ults.
I was just thinking ahead, they should use their tire first.
Hysteria got two with their tire.
They rezzed one of them, so
Oh, they
Hysteria
rezzed
does
the
need to
Ash
make sure
though.
they clean this up fast. Don't let them come back at you.
They need to get this Junkrat off of high ground if Hysteria wants to continue.
Oh, Junkrat's ulting.
Never mind.
Double kill.
Oh, they got the Diva next to it, by the way. The Reaper ult gets two, but I think it's a little too late.
Protect the payload.
Yeah.
Just now, Mercy. The Mercy escape. Mercy's
I
flying.
think Mercy's just gonna get staggered.
Oh, Mercy escaped.
Or not.
Activate.
Flies her witch butt out of there.
New objective. Get the payload moving. Get through this.
Ooh, the hook.
Nerf this.
Oh, and then messes the
Oh,
bomb.
that bomb got super messed up. And Bob's in their backline though. In Hysteria's backline.
And look like Hysteria might make something out of it, but yeah, Bob's just
I don't-
separating everybody.
That one's for my fan.
Yeah, I think Hysteria does have point now.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Sterben nicht.
Okay.
You won't get rid of me, that
I'm not sure why they all left point.
Has arrived. Let's get you back out there.
I think Nav Club is maybe trying to regroup when they think they lost it already. I'm not really sure. They do seem to back up a lot.
Drunk's behind them with Tyre, though.
Oh.
I thought the Lucio, but he died for it. Mercy res it.
Yep. Mercy with the double.
Hysteria does have both DPS ults, though. If they can do something with Blossom... Oh, they got the Mercy.
Nah, I guess it's time for Tyre. Only gets the one.
If he'd have popped that sooner, he could have probably got both the Lucio and the line attack.
Yeah, they're all pretty close.
But I
They're
think they
really
can get
pushing
points
it
for
though. Yeah, they're
anyways.
really pushing for it. They might be able to get it.
Yeah, Junkrat cleaned up most of their team now. Hopefully Nap Club doesn't get their ults added here.
But see, Hysteria needs to pretty much get this in one or two
out.
pushes if they want to have any time. And if they don't have any time, this might be a loss for them. Because Club will still get another chance with 2 minutes 24 seconds on the clock.
They did not hold very well on first point on their first defense anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
So they have to take this with time if they hope to have a chance to
So I'd be looking to really
not
combo
lose
that
this.
Diva ult, you know? Like, that Diva needs to make sure that she's comboed. Someone's fucking with them a little bit, excuse my language. Someone...
What they should do, honestly, I think if they help capitalize on the Diva ult, they should probably switch to Sombra just so that they can hack the Rhine as soon as they pop Diva bomb.
Yeah. And it's a pretty good ult for a lot of them.
Yeah, they've got no
get
one.
blocked. Yeah, that was a good time for a regroup. They used Bob.
I'm not sure why they used Bob there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was 100% necessary. But you know, better safe than sorry. They have ultimates. They still have Tyre. Still have Hog. Almost a Shadow.
Hysteria does have 3 ults on their side.
Yeah, Hysteria's about to have 4 ultimates. The key is, can they get them used using the correct order? Okay, that looks pretty nice. Moving in. Semi blocks
but
the
Shadow
Shatter.
comes out.
It helps.
Reaper Blossom did get the Mercy.
I got the Ash too. Moira's running. Moira's
Oh,
just
but the Junkrat 3 Tyre.
Oh, but they're Tyre.
Yeah, Nap Club's about to have. Nap Club can probably hold them off point here.
Now I think it's pretty even. It might be 6-6 again. Oh.
Pop with the environmental kill on Junk. We'll love to see it.
And it's not looking good. The whole hog just to push everyone off.
Yep.
Always a brutal move. And Nap Club have the second map.
Play of the game.
Ooh. Good ultimate. And it finishes off with the other hog. That's a beautiful play. It's like total, like, just disrespect to the other hog right there. He's like trying to drink some fluids
Brings a tear to my eye.
and gets smashed into a wall. Okay, we got Dorado. Quick thinking on their team. I love Dorado personally, so that's exciting.
I am not a huge fan of Dorado.
Dorado's definitely one of my favorite maps.
I don't mind defending on Dorado, but I absolutely hate attacking. Mostly because of first point attack.
Yeah, the first point can be brutal sometimes, but I think it's like a lot of points. You just have to be careful where you let the point get stuck. Like, you don't want, there's certain spots you don't want to fight. You just want to blow through.
I just hate first point attack because it's literally all an uphill battle.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true.
Like, there is no part of first point attack that isn't an uphill battle. And I hate it so much.
Stanley moving a tank now. Man, he's getting to do everything. Can't I be Stanley? Looks like my football career. Lots of switch ups. Okay, so we got the Hysteria change. It's on Dorado. This is match point for Nap Club. If they win this, it's over. This league does always do first to 3 wins. Nap best out of.
Which does make for some really long games.
Yes, it does. You can bring it all the way out to like what, 8 games? It's intense.
No, not 8 games.
Yeah, maybe even more. Maybe even 9 games, I think, is the max. Because you could just tie a bunch of them.
Because of draws.
Yeah, exactly, because only control is undrawable. Every other map, now they're not all as equally easy to draw, because like 2CP is the easiest map to draw.
You can't really draw on payload.
And like hybrid as well is super easy to draw. But you can on payload, it's just really hard.
I can honestly say I've never seen a draw on payload.
I've seen
and I
videos
have
of it
put
occur.
a lot of time into this game.
Okay, so we need H-Bomber for Rosebud. Okay, where is H-Bomber? Okay, I don't see H-Bomber, so let's do the next one. Definitely with a guy's juice. King Kai from math teacher. So I think Hysteria really needs to they need to dominate this map and like start that shift, you know. Even if they win, like you really want to get that change of emotion and like crush a map and reverse sweep it, you know. That's what they need to be thinking and trying to set up. Oh, there we go. Now H-Bomb appears. Of course, right after I say he isn't here, he appears. Spectate red. Okay. Well, I think we're ready to go here. Just give out the ready checks. What? Okay. Another person on Hysteria has fallen asleep, I think. There must be something happening. Maybe there's some out-of-game action. This is incredible. That's a cod is now subbed out. Okay, now that we made the sub, maybe they'll be ready this time. Okay. I'm gonna call it as ready for both. The other team did just say it like a minute ago.
Traveling to Dorado.
Okay, and here we are on Dorado, the map of Cactus.
Initiating match.
This is one of those maps that I prefer to hold like all the way up in the front. I love fighting the spawn doors in this map.
I hate fighting there.
I fight there and then I fight under the bridge. I do not like the high ground, even though it's the popular opinion.
Ready for battle.
Okay, we still are seeing the asymmetrical tank lineups, which is nice to see, as well as the DPS. Both teams do have an Ana, which I think makes sense. She's been a little bit nerfed, but she's still a very strong hero. Her utility is just unsurpassed.
Personally, I think the Ana nerf was uncalled for.
I agree.
Unneeded. I also feel the same way about the Widow one, but that's a different topic.
Honestly, Widow was probably just for PC, but they didn't individually patch it.
Which we know they can do because they patched the Torb turret to do less damage on console.
And Symmetra turrets. All turrets do 10% less damage on console. We got this juicy Widow getting a pick. Getting D.Va out of mech as well. Hoping to. Playing that ground Widow.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Kind of the rare Scorpion ground Widow.
I do like that skin though.
Yeah, it's a cool skin. I'm gonna switch to look at it some a little bit.
I just don't like how big the scope is.
This will restore you.
Yeah, it does a lot. Ugh. And it kind of looks like an eyeball.
Oh, see, I like that part. I just don't like how big it is.
Ooh,
That goes on the massive flank,
look at that
though.
sleep against the Widow. These type of things you want your Ana to be doing.
Hysteria needs to do something about this echo behind him.
We still need you.
I think the Junk's gonna take care of it, though.
Yeah, okay, took out the Ash.
No, Echo got out. That's an Ana, not an Ash.
Oh yeah, sorry. The Ana.
Damage amplified.
Unfortunately, just getting divided, Hysteria is falling here.
Hysteria needs to do something about this Echo. She's getting to do whatever she wants.
Stop me! You've heard this one before.
Oh, what a great pick on the Echo.
That's not gonna matter, though.
Yeah, not fast enough to stop the point though. And they lost the D.Va match. It's unfortunate.
Oh, they should not be fighting this.
Yeah, we've seen that club really starting to push forward here. But Hysteria isn't doing too good. They're holding it. Ooh, what a sleep. There's looking to see more ultimates come out. There's Tire and Coalescence. The Shatter. Hysteria being pushed back, but not being wiped. Oh, but these...
I think Hysteria is gonna get themselves staggered super hard here.
We're not ulting,
Diva
solo ult
lost
to the
mech
Diva.
to the... Yeah. They're just getting staggered at this point.
See what Echo's doing here.
Somebody needed to push that hog with the Diva. Or maybe not.
Oh, a nano soldier. That's
Gets
pretty dirty.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
3.
And he got the res on Bronco.
This hog needs to get out, and so do their Genji.
Yeah, it looks like Hysteria's had a nice hold here. And now they're kind of feeding a bit.
Hysteria needs to turn around and look at this Echo.
This blade coming soon. Yep. Oh, but gets pinned. Fire stuff coming here. It's a pick. Still Echo on point with Hog. A little late on the coalescence. Steve didn't load in.
Hog just walked point in. Hysteria needs to play together, and they need to start dealing with these people who are constantly behind them the entire time.
Yeah, the Echo is basically playing behind them.
So is the Hog.
Yeah.
Like, the number of times that this Hog has taken this Diva's mech, and then just left her D-mech.
Yeah, Celtic has gotten a lot of hooks.
Restoring health systems.
He hasn't gotten that many kills off his hooks, but he's gotten a ton of hooks against people.
This Junkrat needs to look at that Echo shooting him.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Soldier
Echo does take both Diva mech and kill the Junk.
It gets the res on for Junkrat. And Hysteria, they're surviving, but they're still getting pushed back a bit. They need to get some of these fixed.
Hysteria has spent this entire round being staggered. But I don't think Hysteria has actually had a 6-person fight.
This will heal you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any,
Lucio coming at you.
we got Stanley over here on autopilot. Is he lagging out? There we go.
Hysteria is contesting. Diva comes out, gets
Yeah, it doesn't get like booped backwards or something. It doesn't quite work right. Toggle unsuccessful as well. Gets himself picked for it.
Nap needs to get out of this. Nap Club needs to get out. They're getting staggered.
Time to raise my APM.
Let's see, Hysteria need to be careful. Yes, you want to continue to stagger, but it's a close point. If they lose the point again, they'll push it in.
60 seconds.
I'd be careful to spread too thin.
Forward shield. Damn it, man.
Ultimate-wise, it looks like Nap Club is in the advantage here. They just use
Oh,
Pulse
Diva Bomb, or Pulse Bomb got eaten by Diva.
Wonderful play by Stanley.
Celtic just killed 2 though. Big shatter comes out though. Eva Bomb does get 2. But it's still a 3v4. Never mind.
Hysteria is holding it somehow.
No.
Yeah, but for the
Ryan was the
longer
last one
than I thought,
contesting.
they got that McCreo coming out, which is gonna be brutal if he can get a good one. Last
He does
tank
get
kills
2.
Ursa. Yeah, he does get
Eyes to the
2.
Diva though. And no Diva? Okay.
It's working. Those little Gatling guns do a lot. Oh, that was painful to watch. That Reaper tried to escape. Alright, well, it was an overtime.
Hysteria,
Hey, well, that
Hysteria
doesn't matter.
had 1-6 team fight.
Score 0.
And it was right there at the end.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
The enemy teams have now.
I'm being complained about too much third person.
But it's so much easier to tell what's going on with the entire team fight in third person.
I know, it's more fun. But, alright, more first person.
Sure. Let's get in here.
Ready for battle.
This is probably one of the more generically styled maps, I feel. Like, it has a lot of touches to it, like stylistic touches, but the colors are kind of muted.
Attackers
This is
incoming
at night,
in
too.
30 seconds.
I don't know. I just don't like this map.
We are finally seeing the Rhine-Zarya matchup that we've all been wanting.
Oh, it's about time.
So maybe there's a different game coming out right now.
Oh no.
There is the Bastion on...
Look at this Bastion on the flank.
Yeah, and that's a classic, you know?
The payload.
The secret Bastion. You can really make you cry inside. Oh, they spotted him. Oh, secret Bastion.
There's
He
no
tried
way.
to ninja his way. Oh, getting res. He's back somehow. And they're winning this.
What did I just watch?
Oh my. I didn't realize Mercy was that powerful. Apparently she has 2 giant turrets at her disposal.
They do trade runs though. And Hysteria is gonna have their line back a lot faster. They
Granted,
also have shadow coming
this is a
out.
pretty fast map to come back on as Ryan.
Oh, pause game. Pause game. Pause game.
Oh yeah, that's there. There's always a debate about the pauses. It's like, do you pause like fully after? It's like, I think they're not that engaged. A lot of the Hysteria is basically on point or near point.
Yeah. And the only people that could arguably be engaged is the Junkrat and the Bastion.
No, I think one of the players is about to get a res off right when I paused, and that's why they're like, no, unpause. I wanted my res. Okay, that player is coming back online. It power flickered, is what I've been told. So hopefully this will be a quick one to resume.
I'm sorry, but Mercy resing does not count as being the team still being engaged in a fight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your perspective is, but my perspective looks like they're not engaged. At least not fully.
I'm looking at the. I'm looking at Hysteria's right now.
Okay, I'm looking at the Bastion. That's who I'm looking at. And it looks to me like everyone's pretty much like pretty far back.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't pause it as soon as you said it, because I was debating whether or not it was a fair
Celtic
time.
is back.
Excellent. Apparently I have to reassign them. Okay, Celtic's there. If they don't show up until you unpause, is that how it works? It's kind of freaky.
Yeah, I think it shows them back as soon as you unpause. At least I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never done this before.
Okay, I'm gonna resume here. They're trying to get me to spectate on someone dying during a res, I think.
Not ready.
Hey, where did the Mercy die?
She was off an edge.
Get into position.
And they do shatter the count of that if they wanted to. There you go. Beautiful.
Unfortunately, the Bastion backline is going to shred them.
He does go down, so they're resing that.
That put with the hold here.
I told you, this front spot, that's the best spot to hold. It's intimidating.
Oh, that's gross. What? What is it? Why is Hysteria jumping off the edge? Well, do you have any idea why Hysteria just all jumped off the edge?
And something. Unfortunately, I was investigating something else at that moment, and I did not see. I caught at the end, but. Oh, so that piece on top of that Bastion is a pain in the butt. But personally, I believe that Bastion should be movable. If you hit him with like a pin or a boop or something, boop should work against him.
I mean, pinning him does work.
Yeah, pinning does work, but boop
I don't know.
should work too. I like doing it work.
I don't think boop doesn't. Boop shouldn't, but I do think like false slam or Orissa's hold.
Yeah.
Should be able to move that.
I could agree with that. Ooh. This Bastion is just. Ooh, gets countered though. Little tactical crouch in there gets you killed. That was kind of funny actually. I'm glad I watched it.
I'm wondering what was going on with Hysteria there.
Play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they got held pretty hard on Dorado. And maybe they just didn't have the players they wanted to have. You know, players being sleepy can affect their game strategy.
No, I mean they're at the end. They're
Oh, it's all falling
Hysteria's
off?
Moira.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but Hysteria's Moira was just like walking up to Nap Club and just waving hi and standing in front of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with them that game. Have they messaged you at all?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But, alright, so that's it. That's 3-0, Nap Club.
You just assumed their gender?
So
Yeah.
that was great. Now we have to decide MVP for Nap Club, and then the honorable
Oh, definitely
mentions for both
Juice.
teams.
Juice
Yeah,
WRLD.
Juice. Yeah, Juice did
Without
a
a
lot. Yeah. All right, Juice for MVP, and then what do we want for honorable mentions?
Um,
And that's one for each team. There were a lot of good players on both teams. I'm not really sure who to give the honorable mention.
I'd give it to Codghost or PK Ocean.
PK was doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I'd give it to PK Ocean.
Okay, so PK for Hysteria, and then for Nap Club. I mean, they didn't they rarely. They went the Rhine Zarya, or they only went Rhine towards the end there, right? They did a lot of off tanks. So I feel like one of their tanks deserves it.
I'd give it to Juice WRLD just because of how much he did.
Well, Juice has MVP, and so we
Okay.
still have to give an additional award to another player.
Oh, okay.
I think it'd be mean to give Juice both.
I didn't
That's
realize
funny,
that
though.
we were doing that. I'd give it to whoever their hog was on their attack.
Yeah, that
I don't
hog.
I don't remember who that was.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I wonder if I can check the stream real fast and take a look here. Let me rewind it a bit. Let's see here. I gotta go to previous broadcasts.
Good luck on your date.
Yeah, for Hysteria, I'd give the honorable mention for MVP to Codghost.
All right, so we got that squared away. Juice WRLD for MVP, PK Ocean honorable mention, and TM Celtic for honorable mention. And that concludes this. We do actually have, I think, other games coming up here. Let me look at what the casting schedule is like. Hysteria is playing again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern against Alpha Rollers. So that'll be interesting. And then on Saturday is the Tier 1 Serpents vs. Nova at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's also, so 2 games tomorrow, 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. Thanks for watching.